Signing on for today's lesson. And yes, Tangela, I did change my wig. Thank you for the reminder. Of course, unless it was looking really ratty to you, you probably can't tell because remember from when I did the We're All Strange, when I see something I like, I buy it like in a whole bunch of colors. If it's clothes, shoes, things like that. When I find a wig I like, I literally buy like 3 or 4 of them so I can throw one away, put a new one on, and pretend like my hair just still looks the same. So I did change it, but it probably looks just like the one I had on yesterday. Thanks again, Tangela. I am signing on for today's lesson. And our quote for today is, even though you can't control all of the situations in your life, you can control how you choose to respond. And I have a feeling that's not exactly right, but it's definitely the gist of it. We can't control what happens to us or the situations and the circumstances that we experience, but we can control how we choose to respond. And it reminds me of that old saying, at least I think it's an old saying, that says you can't keep a bird from flying over your head, but you can keep him from landing and building a nest. So sometimes things come at us that, again, we can't control, but our response is something that we can control. So think about those experiences that you have had that perhaps the outcome was not what you wanted them to be. It didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. The resolution wasn't what you wanted the resolution to be. Perhaps you experienced some disappointment as a result of that. How did you respond in those instances and in those situations and in those circumstances? Did you have a pity party or a woe is me kind of moment because things didn't go your way? Or did you have like a bounce back, I'm not going to let that keep me down, I'm going to keep going, next time will be better response? Because even if we're disappointed in the moment, we still have the power to control our reaction going forward. And I think about, again, when things come at us, funny story I was thinking about, even as I was thinking about, which was another lesson, think about what you're thinking about. And I was thinking about this and I thought about one of my family members, and I won't call her name, but everybody in the family knows who she is. And she and her daughters are like afraid of like flying things, wasps, bees, things of that nature. And I mean, none of us want to get stung by wasps or bees or anything like that, but they have this reaction that is comical. I mean, it's like the videos you see on social media: jump up, run, if necessary, knock over, jump over furniture. And if anybody else is left outside or, in the midst of that, yeah, it's on them because they're not waiting for you. Another story that comes to mind, and Mom, this one is about you and one of your sisters who I won't use her name either, but because she's probably watching. And my mom tells this story about when they were young women and they were walking, this is when we lived in Louisiana, and they were walking home from a night out on the town, or I should say a night out on the ridge. Shout out to Smith Ridge. And just as they passed like an open field kind of, high grass area, they heard a rustling in the trees and they looked at each other. And before my mom could do anything, her sister took off running and left my mom like standing there. My mom was so paralyzed with fear that she couldn't move. And she talked about how she reached at her sister to like grab her, but she came up with thin air because my aunt was like gone, like halfway down the street, running through the gate, gone, and mom was still standing in the middle of the road, frozen. And so, reaction, things come at us, but we have to choose how we respond. We have the power to control how we choose to respond. And my mom's sister, like, hey, danger, boom, she was gone. She took off running, self-preservation, pretty much, Martha, you are on your own, and mom froze. How many of us have experiences like that where We perhaps have a situation or a circumstance and we're so caught off guard that it freezes us or it paralyzes us or it keeps us from moving. Not like my cousin and her daughters, who, again, if something flies, they're leaving you in their dust because they are moving. They control how they respond. So their response is movement, it's motion. It's not, oh, I'm going to be paralyzed and stay here and let this thing get me. It's, I'm moving. And so think about circumstances and situations in your own life that you may experience. How do you respond to those situations? Do you respond, again, paralysis, this has got me down, I don't know how I'm going to recover, I don't know how I'm going to bounce back, and you allow it to just pretty much stifle your growth and keep you from moving forward? Or do you like get in motion, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving? And so the next time you're tempted to, wallow in self-pity or give up or throw in the towel just because you didn't get the outcome you wanted, imagine my aunt running. Imagine my cousins and her daughters being in motion. Don't imagine my mom standing still, paralyzed because she couldn't move. Get up and move. Keep it going, because you can control how you respond. You can't necessarily control the situation, but you can control how you respond. And I want to do the quote, but for some reason, it's not coming to my mind exactly like I wrote it. So you're going to have to go back and read it, although I'll probably put it in the caption. But that's our life lesson for today. Even though you can't control the situations in your life, you can control how you choose to respond. At least I think that's close enough. But that's our lesson for today. Hashtag life lessons, hashtag listen and learn, hashtag words of wisdom. Signing off.